So hello people out there. Today new something is starting with Mama Cacao.
I have to ask it. I hear. Oh, sorry.
No, don't worry.
One
We have
letter
the what?
is one like one announcement is appearing in my phone. This asset or no? Or
Yes. You just click yes. This is the permission for the recording.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, when I start, then it's asking you.
Okay.
So because this is the first interview Mao is doing, he told me before he's normally not doing Zoom interviews, and I asked him for doing the first Mama Cacao love letter or love post interview. And I had this impulse some time ago from MamaCacao to interview other facilitators or cacao producers. And I met Mao in Vienna, and he's also a ceremony space holder. And he's now in Mexico. And yeah, we're just having a chat about our experience with MamaCacao, the sacred cacao. And yeah, love you to how to say some words about yourself, Mao.
Hi.
Introduce yourself. Exactly. That's what.
This is my pleasure. It's my pleasure to be here, and finally we connect. We connect, and we are creating this interview, and then it's so nice for me to be here. Yeah, and we can be talk about the sacred cacao that is from here to here, and can talk with you and with other people that are gonna listen this video. I hope.
So yeah, thank you. You're currently in Mexico, right?
Yeah, now I am in Mexico.
So what is your connection with MamaCacao, or when did it start, or what is your connection? Like, why are you doing that? Why are you working with MamaCacao? What is your?
I just started this this feeling with the sacred cacao more than 8 years ago, maybe 10 years now, when I was traveling in Peru. Before years ago, I was visiting some farmers, some trees, because I came to I was born to the jungle, no, in the mountains, into the jungle. So I have seen years ago cacao trees, no, and then I was making like 10 years ago one trip, and when I was in Peru, and then some friends invite me for some circles, with some cacao circles, and then I say, oh, I have seen this. I say I have seen this when I saw for first time one cacao tree, and then this was my first connection, like a deep connection, no, where, like, for example, I was tasting one cacao, a good cacao, a really pure and organic cacao, and we were sharing in some way, like in one meditation or singing, and then I feel that here I start my trip with the cacao, and then I continue my trip visiting farmers, visiting people who works with cacao, because, and then step by step the cacao is a long path for me, because every day or every that you work with cacao, you can discover different aspects. I say, like the cacao tal, how the people can care about trees, or for other topic, chocolatiers, another the cosmovision, another how you can work with these, and then for me it was amazing work, and step by step, and until now I can continue discover.
So yeah, I think for me it was also like this. It just came to me, and then I started doing daily cacao ceremonies for myself. And like MamaCacao was telling me, giving me impulses, how to go on, what to do, or what to draw or to write, or which music is like appropriate for ceremony. And stuff came to me, like self-written music from other people.
Yeah.
So it's like a guidance for me, like a daily guidance of something opening up. And I'm
Yeah,
curious. Yeah.
yes, it's so curious this, because I would like to say some things in the last year. I was there in my cacao tour, like my cacao tour there in Europe, around for 1 year. I was sharing in
Oh, wow.
different places, and then I feel like a mission, no? Forgive to the people, for every heart, one message, and because in the last years I was working with some farmers, with some tatas, like people who work with the cacao, you know, people who has some traditions, you know, because it's still now, even now, the people from some cultures, some communities continue work with the process with the cacao, you know? And then I say, I would like to say that now, what is the cacao ceremonies now? And the cacao ceremonies is another thing they say, no? Like the grandparents, the tatas, no? The people who has ancient knowledge, no? Try to give this message, no? That the people don't say like cacao ceremonies, no? Like take care that respect for another traditions. That is so this is very, very important, because I always motivate or incentivate to the people to go deeper and deeper. For example, to go to visit the lands, to visit the cacao tal, no? Because there are many questions. For example, now the people say, "Oh, cacao ceremonial, no, cacao ceremony," but what is the really means? What is really intention? No? Why the people call this? No, put the name this? No, so I would like to say, for example, when people say one cacao ceremony, and the real cacao ceremony for many communities who is working here is when you are doing this process in the cacao tal land, no? In the cacao tal, no? When you go to offer, when you go to prayer in the cacao tal with the like an elders, with the elders, with the people who is doing this for many years, 100 years, because still the cultures, still the medicines, still alive, no? So some tatas, they say, please, we can send this message to the people, like facilitators and other people that respect a little or processing or ceremonies with the cacao. So this is very, very important message, no? And then I say, it's true, no? It's true, because it's another way, it's another process, no? When you go in the cacao tal land, when you go to offer, when you're gonna share there, no, for the cacao, you can feel a deeper your connection. Yeah, really. When you taste, when you drink, when you make your cacao by your hands, when in the process, when the process is organic totally, you know. So what is the cacao ceremonial? For ceremonial cacao, they say, oh, it's when in the process we don't use no machines, for example, when the tatas respect the cycles, the moon cycles, you know. When they do their ceremonies there in the cacao tal for the tree, for connection to the roots, you know. So now this is one call it for ours, the facilitators, for giving this work in a good way, in a good path, you know, in our consciousness, path for healing, no? That is, it's amazing when you go to deeper and deeper, because you discover a lot of things that maybe some people, I don't know if the people knows or not, but doesn't matter. In some moments we feel the cold, but this was, for example, my invitation there, but it was so nice. Yeah.
And thank you for sharing. Yeah, it's beautiful to have a different perspective. And how did you how did you put this message when you have been in Europe for 1 year and traveling around, I guess, in different countries and facilitating? How was it for you as a Mexican? Like, how was it for you to facilitate and bring this knowledge to the people? Was there curiosity of the people here in Europe? How was it? How was it received?
For me, it was so interesting because the people who came in every session that I was sharing there, in every experience with the sacred cacao, in every workshop too, but was so nice because they feel the call, and was a big surprise for them, for the people received this message, you know, and was a big surprise. And because I was talking about another things that the other people normally not told because well, where I say the cacao around the world, in the physical aspect, around the world we have like a belt. Belt is the name? Yeah? Like belt?
Yeah, I think.
Our belt around the world. So in some points, the cacao is growing, no? It's possible that cacao is growing, yeah? And in here it's still alive, knowledge, the roots, you know? And it's so nice when we can share, we can give this information in a consciousness way for the people, no? For the people who loves, for the people who likes to share, because now we need the information for no like a distortion, no? For not feeling like a distortion, the information, and then it's necessary, you know, and because this is the path, no? You feel the call for share or experiment the cacao, no? You have to I say to the people, you have to read or info, you have to go to the land, no? It's good because your process will be deeper, you know, and for me it was nice experience because the people there received the message in a good way and with big surprises. Yeah.
And how are you holding space for MamaCacao? Are you doing it with singing, with healing modalities, with dancing? How is your way of facilitating like a ceremony in general?
Like I say always, I give in, I share cacao, no, in my cacao experience. No? I explore with the cacao, for example, no? And my way, for example, help me in my voice, no, in my voice, and in my way that I am sharing now with the cacao is recover some knowledge, no, with offerings, no, because the communities here have a different cosmovisions, no. The cosmovision is the vision that every community have around the world, around the universe, no, how they can see the universe, no. And then for me the cacao helped me a lot for try to give this message and recover the memories, no. So I share with offerings, with singing, with the word, because the cacao invite us. In Spanish is la palabra dulce, al canto florido, no? And in English is maybe sweet words and the flower songs, you know. And because this is the cacao, no? Remember to the community. Remember that we are unity and we are in community. The cacao works in different way that in other plants. I feel I understand. Work in different ways. So for me, I use, for example, the singing, no, like the singing a lot, you know, and share the words with the words, nuestra palabra florida, no. Yeah, it's different. I work with the cacao with for couples, for groups, for families. So it's different, the dynamic, no, the dynamic is different. And then but yeah, this is the path I am entregado, no? I am open, you know, and open to continue work and learn, you know, because if you are working with cacao for 20 or 30 years, is no, never is too much, you know. Always we continue learning and learning.
Yeah, nice. And is it also like you have like when you prepare the cacao, you have like you doing it in a special way, or are you also changing? Like some people say it should be not heated up, it should be quite like 40-degree or something. Others say okay, you can cook it a little bit. So there's quite different ideas how to make the cacao ready for a ceremony in a way. Is it like what's your approach?
This is so nice, because always I say, you know, in my experience, I say put your hands in your cacao. For example, from the beginning, no, for prepare your pasta, the cacao, or your cacao ceremonial. Put your hands, no, like a grinding, like a peeling, no, the skin, you know, like for offer, for if you're gonna offer to the people, no. So here, for example, around Latin America, I do it this process, no, like in some moments herbs, no, or like peeling by my hands, but no, it's an intensive process, no. When you work with your hands, you can feel more, no, because it's coming from your emotions, your feelings, your feeling, no, in how is your body, your mental, your spirit in that moment. And then when I gonna offer in some experience, I invite the people to grind it, no, by self, no, and then and then I am learning that the cacao, many people say, oh, it's 30 degrees, 40 degrees, 50 degrees by person, no, but in the really, because for some communities, or for my, also when I was visiting different local people, no, who drink cacao, no, the cacao we need to remember that is for to be in community, yeah, it's for the communal, yeah. So in many aspects they don't think if I drink 40, yeah, or 30, you know. But yeah, I know there are some portions, some grams that is work better or no better, but the importance, the central point is to be in the present and to be in the community, you know. And then for general, not too strong. I recommend not too strong. For example, 40 degrees. Even if your first time is too much, you know.
You mean 40 grams? You mean the quantity of the cacao?
40 grams,
Yeah,
40 grams. Even if it is your first time, will be too much, I say. So first, I recommend experiment with your body, no? What say your body? You can, for example, in my experience, years ago, I was drinking like 40, 50 in one night, all night, you know? First with your body, how is your feelings, no? When you drink like 50 or 60 or 70, or even during the all night, no? How is your process, no? Because this is part before you share it to the people.
Yeah, interesting. Because I always try to have quite low doses of cacao, also not these high doses, but really like just to have like a taste of it, to have a starter, and to invite the spirit of Mama Cacao, and to let more the spirit be in work or in service than the actual like cacao on a high dose. So it really makes you stay awake, or when you drink it at night, that does not let you sleep. It happened once to me when I was drinking leftover cacao at night, and then I could not fall asleep, and I was like, why? And then because I drank all this leftover cacao, and this was quite, I guess, a lot. But
yeah, because for that it's so interesting that the grams, no, the grams, because the cacao is a medicine, you know, and then for example, in different communities, there are different recipes, more than 20 recipes, but it's so amazing how the people work or kind of healing with cacao. You can heal, for example, your depressions, your when the people have some for example, when the people like to get drunk, you know, what is the name?
Addiction.
Addictions, yeah. When the people have addictions, you know, and when in the physical body, when the woman have like liquids retentions, you know, and then we can use in different ways the cacao for healing our emotion and our body and spiritual, but every is important. How much, you know, how much you're gonna drink, you know, the grams, you know. No, it's the same. For example, if you want to heal in your depression every day with 40 grams, for example, for example, if you choose another recipe, you know, more soft, no, for example, around 10 grams, no, is different in every day, or include other plants, other things, you know, but soft for different days is so totally different, you know, when you start to discover the recipes, how the people many years ago was healing with cacao, you know, because in the cacao you can use everything, you know, you can use the roots from the tree, you can use the leaves, you can use the almond, no, when it's fresh, you can use the seeds, when you can use the peeling, when you can use the mazorca, you can use everything. You can use the flowers too, you know.
So it's a big variety we don't know here in Europe, because we just have normally the cacao, you know, to drink, but the rest, sometimes we get cacao beans here also to chew, and which is very nice. But normally we don't get a whole cacao fruit or something to have really a experience of the rest of the tree. I had it when I was living in Brazil, and this was my first experience on a cacao plantation. And then they giving it to me and letting me taste raw, and it was really like, oh, I was like, this is not my taste, you know. I was like, whoa, that's really something. Raw from the fruit, like, whoa. Unprocessed. This was tough one.
Yeah, with the cacao we can prepare a lot of things. Yeah, it's amazing when you can go to deep exploring this path, this world. No, I say the cacao is like our bubble. It's like big bubble. You know? I love bubble, and we can see, we can study different things about this. You know. Yeah, recipes also, with the recipes with the cosmovision, how we can how I can prepare for a big group, or how I can prepare for if we wanna walk for all night, for example, or in some meetings, no. You know, because it's nice because the cacao is vinculated with other plants.
Yeah, it seems you have really a big experience, and also this way of being with local people who are like growing it, and communities who are doing all this processing, or doing all this prayer work, or this growing the trees. This is really nice to have this insight, because this is something that's missing for me. I have never been to Guatemala or only to Brazil, but there I was not drinking cacao at this point of time in my life. It was just knocking on my door with this plantation. But at this time, when I now look back, I was like, there it was already knocking on my door. Daniel, Mama Cacao is waiting for you, but I was not ready. It just came like 3 years ago. And then I remembered back, I already had was at the cacao plantation in a very small community. They had even no lights there, no electricity. It was very poor, and they were harvesting cacao there. And yeah, and I still want to make a travel to Latin America, to Guatemala, Peru, and to have like an experience of these people who are producing the cacao, how it's roasted, how is it done, how different is it, how like what you shared before, to really make this own experience, to be there and be in contact with that. That's something I hope is possible in the future, to have more this feeling also, this touching it, you know, and really being there.
Yeah, it's so nice when you can stay there for some time, you know, like for 2 months or 6 months or 1 year, no?
Oh wow, yeah.
Look, you can feel the process with the cacao trees, because the cacao tal is the cacao tal is the name from the when the cacao. Sorry, in some moments my mind is. And the cacao is the name from the land, no? From the land, the cacao trees. When the cacao trees is there, no? We call the cacao tal, and the cacao tal is like a pharmacy, you know? It's like a pharmacy. It's a cacao tal, organic cacao tal. Is like a pharmacy, because you can see, or you can feel, you can see different plants like fruits, no? Trees, and also another herbs, and also different animals, no? This is the really cacao tal, no? But then now in this moment, for the industry, is another aspect of this industry. Many lands transform like a monocultivo, you know, and then now it's cacao tal, because 100 hectares only cacao trees, no more, you know. And the really cacao tal is like abundance, you know. The cacao is vinculated with abundance. One topic for this, because you can see a lot of fruit trees, a lot of animals, a lot of herbs, a lot of things there, you know.
Yeah, so we have like another 5 minutes.
So now it's coming my mind, one thing nice that is from the MamaCacao, no? In many communities is MamaCacao, but also is Papa Cacao also is, yeah, and the grandfather with the cacao, no? And our grandfather with cacao. This is so lovely too, yeah. Because the cacao in some point is like in the duality. Yeah, the cacao works with the moon, with the female, but it's vinculated also with the corn, with the maize, you know. And then also in some cosmovisions, there is a grandpa cacao, no? The grandpapa cacao. This is because there are a lot of varieties. Varieties is correct. A lot of varieties from cacao, yeah. And there are some cacaos very, very ancient, no? Very, very old, like in fruit.
Yeah.
And then this point is so nice that the people can remember and like discovery or get information of this. Oh, well, why what I say, no? About what I say.
Yeah, nice. Thanks for sharing, because this is also for me. It's also, there was always this mama cacao, but also this papa cacao, like this, or grandpa cacao, because there's all these teachers or grandma and grandpa, and so it's very because also the one song a friend wrote is cacosito, and it's like the male form, and then somebody was asking, why is it cacosito, the male? Because it's mama cacao, it should be female. And they said, I don't know, maybe the Spanish, you know, I don't speak Spanish, I don't know. I just know the O is for a male form, okay, but I don't know exactly.
Cacosito is a soft word, like it's with love, no? Doesn't matter female or
okay.
or male, but more is for like cacosito is for soft, for love, no?
All right.
I would say like this, no? Like a little
this little
like
lovely,
you know.
this lovely form, a little and lovely form.
Yeah, in a lovely form. Yeah, it's true. So it's so nice this moment, no? So for me it was so nice this moment. Can talk about a little about cacao. We can talk, yeah, different things about the cacao. Yeah. So it's like when you open your door to the cacao, you can find a lot of things and many things you can discover. I would like to invite you to the people to go deeper and deeper, visit some cacao tals, but organic cacao tal, ancestral cacao tales, you know, and yeah, because this is like a font, you know, and when you stay there, you can receive and you can feel more things and you can learn more, you know.
Yeah. So yes, thank you, Mau, for sharing your experience with cacao and the plant and all the stories you told. And I feel very grateful and feel like touched by total different perspectives I have not experienced yet with my short time with Mama Cacao and you being a lot longer on the road with her or with Papa Cacao, and like, yeah, total different aspects, and which is so nice to bring different perspectives together and share and be like inspired also by different approaches or different how everyone is doing it differently in a way, in his way. So I value your way and you sharing it openly here with us, how Mama Cacao, how you have been in touch and serving and bringing it to people and facilitating, especially in Europe when you have been here, when we met in a singing circle and you have been there and been like sharing your gift and giving a different thing, because here in Europe is like, yeah, it has its way, and I think, I don't know, that it's limited, I guess. Yeah, how we, because we get the cacao from overseas, we don't have real this contact to the plant, and we drink it, we have it here, but we miss this connection to the trees, to the land, to how it's grown and stuff. So I want to say a big thank you to you for taking the time and having this recording with each other. For you people out there, Mama Cacao lovers, drinkers.
Thank you, thank you. This is my, I would like to that every person feel this calling, this feeling to go